Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about not having friends. A lot of us may feel like it's hard to connect with people these days, or when you go around a group of people or people that you're just meeting for the first time, there's a disconnect and you're not clicking, or you're different from everyone else around you, or no one is understanding you. And making friends is just not as easy as it used to be. Maybe you can recall before you started your healing journey, or before you had your awakening, or before you went into this space of just really getting to know yourself, that it was easier to make friends, or that you had just a lot more people around you. And now that you've begun to do the work on yourself and you're ascending to a higher version of yourself, the people in your life have just fallen away. And why is this? A lot of times we may beat ourselves up about it, questioning if something is wrong with us, or I must be, impaired in some way. As to why I look around and see other people connecting and hanging out and having so many friends, but I don't. This, it might not seem like a blessing in disguise, and it might not, seem like something that's working out in your favor while you're going through it. But trust me, it is. And this is something that I've learned and I'm continuing to learn as well. A lot of the times, the people from our past, they mirror to us who we are in that exact moment. They mirror the traumas. They mirror the things that we need to heal within ourselves. And as you begin to do the work, people also begin to fall away because they no longer mirror to you who you are in this now moment. God will take you into a period of isolation to get you by yourself so that you can become so solidified in who you are in spirit and in yourself that you no longer question yourself. You no longer have this self-doubt in your heart about who you are and where you stand in the world. And a lot of times when you're meant to carry out a purpose, having a lot of people around you is kind of counterproductive. One, always being around a lot of people can be a distraction. They can hold you back from doing the things that it is that you need to do within your spirit and elevating to the next level. Also, if they aren't aligning to this new mindset that you have and this energy that you have, what's going to happen is they're going to end up bringing you down or trying to get you to return back to the same level that they're on or that you used to be on. You know how they say, like, if you count the 5 people that you are around on your hand, and then that's who you are. People have more influence over us than what we may realize, even if it's just energetically. So the space needs to be cleared so that you can fully come into this new version of yourself without distractions, without negativity, without people swaying you or bringing you down. And then, once you fully come into alignment, there's a time and place for everything. If you really want friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it known to the universe and within your heart. And then eventually your soul tribe will begin to come in. And I always say quality over quantity, because you may have all these people in your life, but can you really say you can call them if you really need them? Will they be there for you? Or will they treat you exactly how you would treat them? A lot of people sometimes can be dead weight. You don't, want people in your lives that it's so easy for them to talk about you behind your back or, slander your name. Because, if they are doing that in your presence, better believe they're also doing that to you when they're not in your presence. So, I think it's really important for us to put it into perspective. A lot of the ascended masters, you know what I'm saying? Like, they may have, taught a lot of people, but they spent a lot of time alone in solitude. And this is so that you can know yourself, know thyself, without any interference from the external world. The people who are supposed to be in your life for sure will be there. If you're meant to meet someone along your path, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You'll meet them, you know what I mean? And if they are supposed to walk this journey with you, then they will in the right timing and in the right alignment for your life. So, I know it can be hard sometimes, but, really take it as an opportunity to just become so in love with yourself, get to know yourself, get to know what your purpose is. Take this as a time to really perfect and practice your skills and your talents so that you can become a better version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's all about building and, getting to a place where you can share who you are and being of service to others. So don't be discouraged. Know that it's not you and there's nothing wrong with you at all. And if you struggle with this, then it just simply means that, maybe you go back and give yourself a little more love. You know what I mean? And if you are open to therapy, if you need to talk about things, you can always go to therapy, do some journaling, hang out with some animals. I love animals. Be in nature and just come into clarity about this, because you are already whole in yourself and you don't need anything external to make you whole. And although it would be nice, they say, sometimes you may say, it would be nice just to have one friend who I can kick it with and vibe with and be on the same page and that has the same mindset as me. And I say, in due time, keep an open heart and keep an open mind on it. But until that time, become so secure and solid within yourself and walk with you, your higher self, and with God. And what's supposed to happen will happen. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And, I can tell you, I don't have any friends. None. I've had friends in the past. I do have my husband, my partner. He's my friend. And I feel like he's the one person that I prayed for and I manifested in due time, because I was by myself and alone until it was time for that. And he also has a sister that I really click with and get along with. So, when it's supposed to happen, it will. And you have to be okay with that. You have to accept where you are with it and trust and know and believe that it's a reason. So, yeah, I wanted to say that I know that later on in life, like once it's time and once I'm ready, I'm just going to, I'm going to meet people. You know what I mean? I'm going to meet more people when it's time for that, just by, being myself and doing the things that I love. And I'm just in this period where I'm trusting my growth process, and continuously every day I'm shedding, older parts of myself. You know what I mean? And, I know too, sometimes it's like, we might think like, oh, I don't have any friends because, I just can't make friends. But maybe it's too because like, maybe you got to go outside. Maybe you have to be where these people are. You know what I mean? A lot of people, especially introverts, it's like, we can be homebodies. I know, well, at least I can. And, if you're not going out, you know what I mean? Or, doing the things that you love, maybe you might not run into that person who has your same mindset or has that same frequency as you. So that's another thing. Like, get out, mix and mingle a little bit. And maybe you might meet someone, if you're not already doing that, because a lot of people are. And that just means that, hey, it's not time. I wanted to talk a little bit about this. And of course, I hope you guys are well. I'm sending you my love. And as always, until next time, take care of you.